I didn't quit. The power went out. But it should go out. It's not thundering right now.
Send it. I sent it. Cause I just keep on chasing pavement.
Well, it is just the perfect time of year for a trip to the Carolinas, and that's where we find ourselves at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Just a few moments ago, this building was shaking as the Carolina Panthers emerge from the tunnel here in Charlotte. They are ready to go as the Panthers are set to match up with Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks. And this will be a touchback as sails over the end line. Here's the second-year man from San Diego State, Rashad Penny. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
When we talk about Luke Kuechly, you can't talk about his overall game without talking about his intelligence and how he controls the whole defense. He quarterbacks that defense, and at times will actually make checks, just like a quarterback would on offense to get them into the right defense. They definitely were on that play. How about that finish, holding that to a minimal gain.
On second down, here's Penny. And an alley to run. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a third and about 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And Ingram holds it in. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a first down.
The beauty of route running is it doesn't matter what position, everyone's doing the same thing. In this case, tight end, selling the vertical route. Get the defensive back on his heels, break off for the corner. With good timing, you get a completion, as we just saw there.
They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half, maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Wow.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Wes Coughlin, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. They'll run with McCaffrey. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I, he has the ability to take over a game, so what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels.
Cam fighting, he lost the football, it's out.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back, because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
The former Purdue Boilermaker, Raheem Mostert. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. To return is Roberts. A big hitter that time in the punt game. 66 yards on the boot. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Rashad Penny. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. That time on the outside, pretty nice job as a cornerback to shed any would-be blockers and make the tackle.
And think about the praise we're giving him, what his coaches are giving him, but how about the respect he gets from his teammates to be a complete corner who doesn't just cover receipt.
Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
What's up?
Wilson and the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. From the shotgun, Wilson. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Brian Burns able to record his 5th sack of the season. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. Taking it about the 36. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10.
Work? Oh, you talking about? Oh, it was slow.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process.
Bobby and Jadeveon Clowney, they both got 6 forced fumbles this season.
Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good
Jadeveon, the real threat.
Only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the 50, Newton. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target. Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away, and he winds up only picking up a yard or 2.
Gun. 20. Hey, check Mike 57. Mike.
To throw again on 2nd down. Newton. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. Flush to his right.
Oh, wow.
Find his man. That's Hogan complete.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. Hey! 57's the mic. Watch 57. It's our time.
From the red zone now, Newton. Complete to right. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
Yeah, baby! Yeah!
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. We're scoreless after 1. Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football as they are looking at a second down and 6 coming up. Throwing again on second down. Newton, and he's got the hook up to Moore. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
Great.
Newton on third down. Escaping the pressure right. Well, the two men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up fourth down. More problems here on third down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on third down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You got to get it done with your offensive unit.
Been a bit of a dogfight thus far into the second quarter now, and we do have our first points, a field goal.
Yeah, a lot of people say, wow, first action on the scoreboard, about time. To me, the action's been right there on the field, trying to figure out who could gain an advantage, gain some field position, finally get points on the board. I'm loving this kind of game.
And feels like kickers
you
might
got
play
Luke.
a big role in this one.
Yes,
I ain't really
give
scared
them
of
the
him,
respect they deserve. They could cost you a game or win you one.
They begin with a run by Penny.
I can't
And he is
get
swallowed
past
up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Looking to throw on second down. Wilson,
Wow,
and the pass is intercepted. He was looking for Ingram. Picked up by Trey Boston. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see what I thought? That had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked up that pass?
It's a free safety.
Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands. And, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house?
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your home.
Yo, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
Come on, y'all. Let's go. I'm finna stop playing games.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They've shown very little offensively to this point. Well, neither team has, really. And they come up here now, first down. Penny, a first down carry. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Well, we saw them there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Come on.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now it's Wilson. It got his man complete. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle.
Yeah, you got it.
Evan Ingram hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. As they are now on the board here in the first
What's
half.
crazy is he left circle like by himself. Circle was wide open. I just threw it to him because I didn't think he was gonna do that.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one.
That nigga literally just left circle like by himself, like you wouldn't even know him type shit. Good shit. We need Evan Ingram to get them stats. You know he had 1,000 receiving yards now after that. Let's get it, boy.
Why you trading him for DK?
Huh? No, I traded DK.
Begin their next drive. And last
I
time
traded
they
DK
got
for
3
first.
points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because
Oh,
you're
wow.
They're none too pleased
I
that
got
they didn't
stuck.
punch it in for 6 points. But you also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
What's the run? Bobby on that.
Looking to throw again on second down. Newton.
Oh my God, AJ Boye, bro. AJ
Gain
Boye.
of just a yard, but it's a first down.
They really gave him that catch animation. I ain't play underneath, but they shouldn't have gave him the catch, period.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
Gun. Check, walk 54, walk 54. Hey, check. Shoot. What's up? Check, Mike, 54. 20. 54. Watch the slants. Hey, watch this.
On second down, McCaffrey. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That second down play nets a -4.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
You ain't doing nothing.
Throwing on third down, Newton.
Good
And
save.
the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. The former number 1 overall
Jadeveon
pick,
Clowney.
Jadeveon Clowney. In there yet again. What else is new? He continues to rewrite the record book in single-season sacks. A 46-yard boot, but just 36 following a pretty decent return of 10 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. They want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
Buying time to his left. He's got Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And this one's going to go out of bounds. So no
Saw that
recovery.
nigga not
But
move.
4th down, a change of possession anyway.
Like at first I thought the nigga was in the spot or something, but I guess he was.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7 our score. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Being chased and hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose.
2 in a row, bro.
And the Panthers have recovered. A little careless with the
Twice in a
football,
row.
and he also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did, and when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always remember, traffic, turbulence, people around you, 2 hands. Get 2 hands on the ball. Grip it tight. I know it looks cool to have it in one hand. Put it away, tuck it away, because you've got to take care of the ball.
4 yards on the pickup, and it's a second down. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially If the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins, so throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
Newton to throw. Flushed out right. He wants it all for the end zone.
Oh my God.
He's got it. Touchdown, Panthers.
Chris Hogan over AJ Boye, bro. Oh my God. Oh my God.
They widen their lead. Well, there was a little extra pressure.
Nah, bro. Nah, that's crazy. Nah, bro. That's fucking crazy.
The key is to make a play
Chris
in a tough situation. Doesn't matter how, and in this case, one-handed gets it done. Terrific play for us to watch.
This fielded at the 2.
Chris
and a pretty good return
Hogan.
here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
And then it was like overthrown type shit. Like, it wasn't even like.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have.
That's caught inside the 20. And
fucking
all the way in.
tripping.
Touchdown, Seattle. Kenny Stills. 76 yards, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. All the talk when Russell Wilson came into the league about his height, those big defensive linemen, can he get the ball over him? You get him outside the pocket like that, doesn't really matter.
No, it really doesn't, and you're exactly right. Many people dinged him for that and said, how's he going to see over NFL linemen? He never did, right? At whatever level, he saw through them and found pockets and windows to throw the football. But as you noted, when he's outside the pocket and his vision is totally clear, oh, look out, because he's going to find someone downfield, as we just saw there.
Eluding the pressure right, and that's incomplete. Got out of the pocket, didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. The Panthers on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 11. This is McCaffrey. A spin. He can't get him down. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but
make that nigga fumble, Bobby.
Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Here now, Roberts. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And following that long touchdown pass, a 1-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Down 3, under a minute to go. How aggressive are you going to be in this spot?
Not as aggressive as I probably would want to be. Only down 3. I mean, might as well be even going into the half. That's not a deficit that makes me want to push it and potentially make a mistake in this situation and cost myself even more points.
But boy, getting in a field goal range and tying it, that's tempting.
Awfully enticing. You almost talked me into it.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. They go read option with Wilson. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Pretty nice play here. They go read option, read the defensive end, and when he claps down inside, how about the quarterback pulling it, keeping it, and not only getting to the second level, but picking up some really nice yardage.
Very, very well read. Wilson. It's complete. Stills. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle. So it's halftime here in Charlotte with the Panthers out on top. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. This will be taken in at the 1. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Let's bring it. Kill. 8.
From the gun on third down, Newton. Flush to his right.
Bro, this nigga Chris Hogan.
It's Hogan. Give him 18. It's a Carolina first down.
What am I D1 on that, bro?
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a first down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. Here's Newton.
That's a pick.
Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up second and 10.
Here we go. Switch. Gun.
Throwing again. Newton. Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete here.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line. First possession in the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
That'll pick up the first down for Seattle on a gain of 18. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10.
19.
From the gun, it's Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback when he delivers the ball.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different
He's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. K1 short. Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Play action. Now Wilson.
Bro, what is y'all doing?
Pressure too great.
I see this nigga over here just sitting there, bro.
Shaq Thompson making his presence felt on the sack.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
Wilson of the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. Now Wilson from the gun, he'll throw. And Stills bringing it in. Despite a pickup of 16, they're still well short of the sticks on 4th.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they do the interception and finish off the drive, it does them no good to go back and say, well, you know what, a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
On 1st down, Newton.
Yeah, you better get that.
He can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Jadeveon Clowney able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. But following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. McCaffrey. Bringing him to the ground defensively, Tedrick Thompson.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Here's Newton. Dancing to his left. And this is going to be incomplete.
No, you can't.
I can get that.
I don't even give a fuck.
On now, Graham Gano. He's hit from 63 as recently as last year. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And that right there is something we've seen, I don't know, 15 times in NFL history. That will officially go down as a 60-yard field goal.
And everything has to be absolutely perfect for this to have any chance. He's got to get it out low and really drive through it. And I tell you, that was one heck of a kick. One heck of a decision on the sideline to even try it as well.
Because just took me like a 64-yard, I think.
I told you, it's 70 if you wanted to. Hey, what if a kick can hit a 100-yard field goal?
Ain't no way though. It's not even humanly possible.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something. He will be hit from behind and run over. Wow. Shaq Thompson picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. David Moore, the intended target, but now it'll be 3rd down. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. It's the Pro Bowler Luke Kuechly that picks it. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, Because here we are in December, right? It is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake, after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. We're off to the fourth quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Let's go, D. Tighten up. Let's go, D. Tighten up.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And the result here the same as the last play. Another tackle behind the line of scrimmage by this Seahawk defense. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is third down. This is Newton off the play fake to McCaffrey.
What the?
Try and run for this.
Oh my God. He's right there, bro.
Newton able to use those.
I swear my D-line chooses when to fucking get in there, bro. On that play, you had too much time. That's the crazy part.
Now a run with McCaffrey. I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Again, they run again. It's McCaffrey.
Bobby, make him fumble, bro. Make him fumble. This nigga done got like 8 hit sticks this game and ain't none of them.
Give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
He's not letting that bitch go.
Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run.
He still got him.
Get rid of it. He's taken down.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively.
Why ain't these niggas fumbling, bro? He ain't got no one fumble this whole game.
And make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
So that's a big one. Obviously, Charles makes it a 2-score game. His third field goal of the game, able to knock it through.
Yeah, not exactly free and clear yet, but as a defense, you get to play a little bit looser, don't you? Because you do now have a little bit of a margin of error, don't you?
They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency? And that's caught inside the 35. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They go play action now. Wilson flushed out right. That's going to be caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
He better not let that hold.
That one goes for 30 yards.
Right there, 56.
Penny will try to punch it in. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll bring up a 2nd and goal. It's caught, Lockett. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Tyler Lockett, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as they have now chopped this lead down to 3. Myers connects on the PAT, and that
bro, Penn, it's a good game, bro. He win it 20. He win it 23-21.
So the lead changed to 2 now as the kickoff is away. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
I ain't even been talking shit.
A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead.
Yes, sir!
And the Seahawks have picked it up. You see what I mean? And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
Good shit.
That takeaway, partner, Right there, that's a combination of coaching, execution, and absolute belief. Because a lot of guys will look at the scoreboard and go, this thing's pretty well done. But they still thought to themselves, if we can make the play, we give our teammates a chance to win it. And that's exactly what they did.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
I'm not kicking nobody, bro.
And it'll be second and about a yard to go.
That nigga got me up. That nigga got me fumble. I ain't kicking nobody.
Now Wilson. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Russell Wilson now with 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. The extra point now.
Oh, bro, Pan, stop. Stop. Stop, man. Nah, this nigga talking about some you fucking sick.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Came to play, man.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over. The other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now, if they're out there, we'll see if they can pick those things back up. Newton now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Here's a quick hitch route and the throw complete. He'll get it to the 40. Broke a tackle there to get some extra yardage. 7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Eluding the pressure right. And his throw here's incomplete. Greg Olsen was the intended target. And it's 3rd and short. So he's unable to complete it there. And just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here? Or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. On the ground, McCaffrey. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
He's back to throw. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. They come out here in the eye. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. 2nd and goal from the 1. Newton takes it himself. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Cam Newton. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Panthers are going to jump back in front.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but not. You got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
You know, the extra point, and the lead is now 2. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. line here to begin their next drive. The Seahawks offense. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where...
And a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Eric Reed. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. Trying to get it that time to Stills. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the second week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out.
I don't care what you do. Nothing.
Another running situation on the doorstep as they come on 2nd and 10. The Panthers down to a knee out of the victory formation.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D.
And this one going to wrap up with Cam Newton going down to a knee. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And this is going to come up well short as they stop him on 4th down.
I'm finna get in the shower.
Going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you were wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for Carolina, they're not going to go quietly here as the win moves them now to 8-6 on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Indianapolis Colts.
Nah, it was a strip.
Seahawks. The loss might not
it was a strip, bro.
Contention as they drop to 6-8.
Yeah.
And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home.
Nigga, I've been stripping the hit stick in the whole game, bro.
And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gordon. You've been watching
you ain't
NFL
try to strip me this
on
game.
EA Sports.
So, you trying to play back? I really didn't even want to play him. I was on the phone when I was with Crip Car and seen it.
But I didn't ask all that.
I want to play. Oh, well, yeah, here we go, man. I already know I wouldn't feel like playing later on.
Just see him crazy. He your best receiver? No, tell him Lockett.
He got 2 little lucky little deep plays on
So I guess I'm
really
done for the
3.
season.
What you mean you done for the season?
Everybody gave me the first one.